Here we switch from AP to SAP shells to attack the submarine.
Good evening. I'm Miss Lucky. Today, thanks to a battleship replay from Mr. Tomo, our theme is Battleships Can't Win Alone. We'll learn as we watch his replay. Our sub-theme is simple: fight with your team. A battleship never wins alone. Let's lock in the mindset and know how to avoid solo plays and secure our next win. First, hit the subscribe button at the bottom right.
Here we target a battleship at 15 kilometers, aiming just above the bridge.
You'll get notified when new videos drop. Please don't forget to like. It helps us see how many people are watching. Now, the main topic. What are battleships bad at? They're tough to play, right? Let's break each problem down and fix it, one by one. A battleship cannot attack 3 directions at once. That's the biggest pain point. Because you can't cover all sides, you get focused down and sunk. Let's list the weak points. Slow turret traverse means you can't engage 2 enemy battleships at once. 3 at once is out of the question. Battleships can't evade torpedoes. They're too slow, so minimize torpedo damage.
By aligning bow onto the enemy battleship, we reduce our targetable surface area.
Battleships are slow, so they struggle to spot enemies. Push forward to spot, slip between islands, and you'll eat torpedoes. Your path becomes predictable because you're slow. In game terms, be careful at island bottlenecks, so don't overextend.
Again, we aim just above the distant battleship to increase damage.
So what works? Play to the battleship's strengths. Focus fire in one direction so your turrets barely need to move. That means more reliable hits. Rule 1 for battleships. You can't fight both sides at once. Swinging turrets side to side costs precious time. Set up to concentrate fire on a single side. Work the flank and attack from the side. Before firing, reduce speed to tighten dispersion, then strike the enemy battleship. Depending on your guns, slowing down sends a tighter shell group.
By targeting the waterline on close battleships, we ensure penetration of vital parts.
Rule 2 for battleships. Learn a firing method that raises your hit rate. Change your aim point based on range. At long range, aim just below the bridge to land more shells. Think of it as well above the waterline. At that distance, unless they're stationary and broadside, you can't hit the vital zone. Aim just above the waterline, and your shells will plunge into the sea. Once a shell enters the water, its damage drops sharply.
Against bow-on cruisers, we switch from AP to SAP shells.
At medium range, aim slightly above the waterline. Keep shots out of the water. Here, depending on their angle, you can go for the vitals. Even then, hold just above the waterline and lead into their path. At close range, trust your shot. Aim for the vitals. That's right along the waterline. They'll either hard turn or go bow on to narrow their profile. They do it to shrink the target area. Hit first. Finish them before they react. Rule 3 for battleships. Battleships are slow and can't reliably dodge torpedoes. So protect your destroyers and cruisers. Guard them, and DDs will spot while cruisers chip down enemy HP.
Here, we shift our aim from a bow-on cruiser to a broadside carrier.
If enemy destroyers or subs close in, switch from AP to he. Their armor is thin, AP overpenetrates, and does little to no damage. He penetrates reliably, and lands consistent damage.
At close range against a broadside carrier, we aim at the waterline to secure the kill.
Against bow-in or sharply angled battleships, AP will just bounce. That's a ricochet. In those moments, switch ammo proactively.
By steering toward the torpedoes dropped by the carrier's torpedo bombers, we evade.
Rule 4 for battleships. Use He when firing at destroyers and submarines. British battleships largely play on He, so no switch needed. Even versus enemy battleships. Many UK lines stay on He. It shaves plenty of HP. Stick with He on British BBs. When engaging destroyers or subs, AP overpens, use He or SAP instead. Rule 5 for battleships. When torpedoes are inbound, turn into them.
Again, at close range, we fire our main guns at the broadside carrier's waterline.
Do nothing and expect 4 hits. Turn away and 3 will still hit. Even a slight turn toward the spread minimizes hits. It's a small habit. Always turn into torps to save HP. Rule 6 for battleships. No spotting, no shots. So sharpen your aim and raise your hit rate. It's the most important way to protect your DDs and cruisers. You've seen BBs and randoms miss every shot. They can't lead their targets. Account for flight time. Fire where the target will be. Each tick is about 1 kilometer. Predict travel time and place shells slightly ahead of their course. Today's takeaway. Work the sideline, attack from the flank. So commit and delete one side. At long range, aim around the bridge, land more shells and chip their HP. Battleships must protect Allied destroyers and cruisers. If needed, switch from AP to He and use them on destroyers and submarines to avoid overpenetration. Why? Battleships carry depth charge airstrikes. After launching torpedoes, submarines will pull back, always. Expect it, and call in your depth charge airstrike before they escape. If you captain a battleship, sharpening your aim and hit rate is mandatory. Master one battleship, drill the AP, and He shell speeds into your memory. Then, for any enemy speed, you'll know where to place your shells when you lead. Today we watched Mr. Tomo's World of Warships replay and walked through a battleship's strengths and weaknesses. If this helped, tap the subscribe button at the bottom right. And please don't forget to like. I'm excited to see how many of our clanmates watch. We can't share YouTube directly with our friends in China, but there's always a way to watch. If you know a good method, please tell me later. Until next time, this has been Miss Lucky.